Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do here in the second round. Expect fireworks.
It's August 13th, 2025, and combat sports fans are still buzzing about the jaw-dropping martial arts techniques that have been lighting up MMA cages around the world. This year has given us some of the most cinematic ninja-style finishes in the sport's history. The kind of moves that make you hit replay over and over, wondering how on earth a human body can even pull that off. These aren't just ordinary knockouts. They're gravity-defying, perfectly timed, and delivered with a level of skill that makes even seasoned fighters shake their heads in disbelief. From spinning wheel kicks that land with surgical precision to flying knees that seem to come out of nowhere, 2025 has been a masterclass in martial arts creativity. We're seeing fighters fuse traditional styles like Taekwondo, Karate, and Kung Fu with the raw intensity of MMA, producing finishes that feel like something straight out of an action movie. Only this isn't CGI. This is real live competition where one perfectly executed move can end the fight.
All good karate virtues there.
In a heartbeat. One of the year's most talked about moments came when a featherweight fighter, down on the scorecards, pulled off a spinning hook kick that connected flush to her opponent's temple. The strike was so clean, the crowd froze for half a second before erupting into cheers. Social media exploded with slow-motion clips. Analysts broke down every microsecond of the move, and the highlight was replayed on sports networks across the globe. These ninja-style knockouts are about more than just flash. They're about strategy and timing. Fighters spend months drilling these techniques, often holding them back until...
И попадает! Попадает Питер Грэм! Невероятно! Невероятно! Он расставил...
the exact right moment. When an opponent's footwork falters, when their guard drops for just a fraction of a second, that's when the magic happens. The element of surprise is everything. It's what turns a daring move into a fight-ending one. We've also seen incredible use of distance and movement this year. Fighters who know how to manage range can set up devastating kicks that their opponents never see coming. Side kicks to the body that force opponents backward, setting up spinning back kicks to the head. Switch kicks that disguise themselves until the very last second. And of course, those airborne strikes, the flying knees and jumping roundhouse.
With the spinning back fist, Shirley is down and in trouble, and that is it. Spectacular finish from Johnny Parsons. Incredible work.
That make fans rise to their feet before the fighter even lands. One highlight that would go down in MMA history happened in an arena packed with UK fans. A local fighter, inspired by traditional karate, waited until the final round to unleash a lightning-fast spinning back kick. The strike hit with such force that the sound echoed through the venue. The opponent went down instantly, and the roar from the crowd was deafening. That knockout became an instant viral clip, racking up millions of views in both the UK and USA within hours. But it's not just about knockouts. Some of these ninja-style moves are used to completely shift the momentum of a fight. A well-timed sweep can dump an opponent on the canvas. A spinning elbow in close quarters can...
It's zero chill! Есть тейкдаун навстречу!
...change the tone of a round. Even defensive maneuvers like matrix-style leanbacks to avoid head kicks can make the crowd gasp and the commentators lose their minds. The beauty of ninja-inspired MMA techniques is that they blend unpredictability with precision. You can't just throw a flashy move at random. It has to be set up, disguised, and delivered at the perfect angle. That's why only the most skilled strikers in MMA can pull them off consistently. And when they do, it's
He hit him clean with that left hand twice. Now Nuzo's been dropped 3 times. That is good night.
Unforgettable. This year, we've also seen an interesting trend. Fighters bringing in coaches from outside the traditional MMA sphere. Former Olympic Taekwondo champions, karate masters, and even stunt coordinators from Hollywood have been working with MMA athletes to refine these techniques. The result? Strikes that look almost impossible on paper, but work flawlessly in the cage.
Oh! Spinning back kick! What a knockout! Out Evans! What a knockout, ladies and gentlemen!
Another standout moment of 2025 happened during a main event in Las Vegas. Two top contenders were in a heated back-and-forth battle when, suddenly, one fighter launched a jumping switch kick that connected perfectly to the side of the head. The crowd erupted. The commentary booth lost all composure, and within minutes, the clip had gone viral in the USA and beyond. That move became the talk of the week, not just in MMA circles, but across sports media in general. What makes these finishes so appealing to fans is that they embody the pure artistry of martial arts. In a sport where brute force often dominates, these ninja-style KOs remind us that technique, creativity, and timing can be just as devastating as raw power. They also keep opponents guessing.
And that was a big leg kick. The London shoot fighter screaming at him, telling him to take it seriously. And there's a spinning kick. That is unbelievable.
Wow! He turns, he kicks, he stands.
If you know your rival is capable of landing something spectacular, you fight differently, always on edge, always guarding against the unexpected. And let's not forget the psychological impact. Landing a flashy, highlight reel knockout doesn't just win a fight, it sends a message to the entire division. It says, I can beat you with something you'll never see coming. That's a huge mental edge going into future bouts. Across the UK, USA, and beyond, fans have been debating which knockout of 2025 deserves KO of the year. There's fierce competition. Some prefer the precision of a clean spinning wheel kick. Others love the raw chaos of a flying knee in the middle of a wild exchange. And then there are those who appreciate the deceptive beauty of a perfect...
Still good to go.
그렇죠. 경기 끝납니다. 조정권이 자신의 프로 커리어 첫 승을 가져갑니다.
perfectly timed question mark kick that arcs over a guard and lands flush. One thing certain, the bar for creativity in MMA striking has been raised in 2025. Fighters know that if they want to stand out, they can't just win. They have to win in a way that leaves the crowd speechless. And ninja-style knockouts? They do exactly that. The most fascinating part is that these techniques aren't new.
Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Ollie Flynn with one of the craziest knockouts of the year! What?
Many have been around for centuries in traditional martial arts. What's new is how fighters are adapting them for the pace, pressure, and unpredictability of modern MMA. They're not just performing kata in a dojo, they're executing these moves against trained, resisting opponents in the most high-pressure